So today the review is about this piece of beauty. Now, those of you that follow the channel know I haven't had a chair for quite a few years. I just used to use a bucket, but since the op I've had to take the old man sort of comfort a bit more serious. Finding a chair for me was really hard due to I've broken a femur and legs and that in the past, and it's just finding something that's comfortable, and the bars underneath always used to be a bit uncomfortable to me. So this, after sitting in this, I tried several chairs, tried this one, and this was definitely the one for me. And it hasn't been a bad decision really. It's been really good. I've used it more than I thought. It's called the TRAKKER LEVELITE long back recliner. They do several different chairs in this range. They do high backs, low backs. They do ones with arms, one without arms, some that recline, some that don't. So there's a chair to suit everybody. They're really lightweight, only weigh about 5.3 kilo, I think they said. And they vary in price from around about 145 to 175 pound, depending who you buy it from, what deals you get, and all that sort of stuff. But it's definitely a chair to look at if you're in the market for a chair. Not the cheapest, I know, but you know, sometimes you have to go for quality. You can buy once, buy right. So I'll take you around and show you now. Right, so as you can see on the front here, the seat has got lovely paddings all the way around, really nice and comfortable. It's got supports here, here, a little bit of a built-in pillar here, and a nice bit here as well. Now there is no frame under here, which is the bit that always gets me, but in my legs. But this doesn't. It has a little bit of the front, but because the front kinks down, I'll turn it to the side in a minute so you can see. That's what makes it so comfortable. I just find by having the chair sort of slightly tilted back, it's just really nice, and the amount of times I fell asleep, and this is unreal. It really is a nice chair. So I'll show you the legs now. It's got a really unique sort of design for the legs. So once they're locked in place and it's nice and clean, it's just in. Whereas some, they can sort of, as you sit on them, I'm 16 stone, if you sit on them, they can slide up, which is the problem I'm having with my bed at a minute. And since having this chair, I am now going to look at their bed as well, because I'm that impressed with it. But anyway, more about the chair. So hopefully you can see this here. This is what I was saying about it. It just comes along straight and then curves down. So that's what makes it nicer on the legs. The setup couldn't be quicker. Pack up couldn't be quicker really. It's basically, there. So basically to pack it up, and that's it. You have a couple of straps and you're good to go. And because it only weighs 5.3, like little finger, that's all it is. I'm no bodybuilder, but that's just a little finger. And then setup is very similar. It's just undone, push it open, push it back, and then pull it forward, and you're good to go. Obviously hit, like, I've just turned this on an uneven bit. Just find your, click your leg in like that, and it's rock solid. So what I'll do now is I'll move the chair back so you can actually see the how much it can recline. Right, so we'll just level it off. There we go. Now hopefully, so you're sitting there nice and comfortable, chilled out, and you fancy a bit of a sleep. So there's your second position, third position, and fourth position. That's what you've got for, and that there is really comfortable, really comfortable. So there you have it. I can't really tell you too much more about it. It's plain, simple, does what it says on the tin, and yeah, it says it's light, it is light. It says it's comfortable, it is comfortable. So it reclines, it does that. And I've been using this now for 4 months, I would say, and I'm finding I'm taking it more and more now. I still have the old faithful bucket, but it gets used more as a spares and bivvy table now than anything else. This, if I'm going on a longer trip, this is my choice of chair. If I go on a shorter trip, then I take the other chair, which if you have a look is in my other listings, what I did a review on. So I've got a few chairs, to suit every option I want to do. I'll probably do a video showing the 4 different chairs I use and the different options I get. But at the moment, this is about the Trakker Levelite long back recliner. And the other one, which doesn't recline, is only probably, I can't remember if it was 10, 20, 30 pound cheaper, but to be honest with you, for the extra, I think it's well worth it, because there are times where you can just want to just chill and lay back a little bit, and you'll be surprised how many times you just fall asleep in that chair because it's that comfy. Right, so do I have any negatives for this? Now, there's only one negative, but it can also be a positive, so that's not a bad thing. If you're just dropping your stuff out of your van or your vehicle, your car, whatever you've got, not too much of a problem. If you're barren, now I tend to, when I barra, I put this on top of my bed. So if you lay it that way, you'll see at the front you have this bit facing down, so it has to sit. If you don't put it right, you're going to waste space underneath unless you pack stuff underneath. Sometimes I have put things like bank sticks and other bits and pieces underneath. But if you want to, you have to try and get that right, like that. It sticks up on the barra. So you have to put it, what I tend to do now is I put it either further forward so it drops down, or twist it around so it faces the other way. So this bit here drops over the edge of the bed. If not, like I say, it lifts everything up on the barra. Now, not a biggie, not really. Let's say there are ways around that. But on the other side, if you turn it round and put it that way, you then have a lip on the front. So you could put this on your bed that way, and then there's a lip here to stop things falling off the front. So a negative can be a positive. I wouldn't really say it's a negative. Everything has a sort of negatives, but it's not a negative. It's just there are 2 different ways to actually put your bed onto your barra to help. Just make sure you get it as nice and compact to your bed. I'll put mine on my bed, so as compact to my bed as possible, depending on which way I want it. So let's say turn a negative into a positive. It definitely wouldn't put me off buying it. In fact, it's helped me quite a few times, because I've put stuff at the front, turned it up that way like I just said, and then you've got an actual lip then for stuff to sit against so it can't fall off. So great bit of kit, can't rate it enough.